Hey guys, today I'm going to be sharing about our IG client acquisition system. We think that Instagram, hands down, is the best platform to be on. And you're going to want to stay tuned to the very end of the video because if you apply everything that we teach here, you're going to get results. And one thing that we are exceptionally skilled at is helping our clients get noticed and get clients. And using Instagram as a free tool to do this is the thing that has really helped us blow up. And it's the thing that we've been sharing with all of our clients when they sign on, and everybody's getting incredible results just from leaning into the process of content creation, lead generation, and lead nurturing, which we will explain more in depth in this workshop. So again, we're going to go over the entire system for you today. Stay tuned to the end of the video. You can gladly take this information and run with it. Now, again, this is the same system that has helped me grow organically, 0 ads to over 42,000 followers. And I'm going to say this about numbers. There's lots of people with big accounts and they aren't growing their business. I'm really proud of these numbers because they didn't get here because we bought followers or because of ads. They didn't get here because we just made entertaining or polarizing content, guys. It's really easy actually to make like a huge 100K account if you're just like mean on the internet. But that's not what we're doing here. We have a really good mix of content that focuses on my personal brand as well as my offer and the ways that we can help people. We spend a ton of time serving and nurturing our audience. So honestly, guys, out of this huge amount of followers here, we have so many leads for our coaching business. And we're going to explain the process so that you guys can maybe do the same thing here too. So by the end of this video, you're going to know how to use the different elements of Instagram for client attraction, what content drives what results and why, the different elements of Instagram and how to use them as a powerful lead generating and lead nurturing tool, and how to optimize this process with ads if you choose to. So again, stay tuned to the end of the video so you can learn the exact process for attracting more clients using Instagram. So 42,000 people are here as of the date that I have filmed this, and they're not bots. They're not cat people. I kick people out. Okay, if you're an Align follower and you have a cat picture too, that's totally cool. I'm talking about those private accounts, the trolls. That's not what we have here over on our accounts. I call them Align followers because they overwhelmingly resonate with my messaging, but also what I have to offer. They can benefit from my services, my content, and my tools for helping them build up their businesses. So this is a pretty common DM we get. You know, when I reach out to new people that have started following us or answering our polls and interacting with us, like I ask them why they came. Are you here for the cultural commentary, the politics? Are you here for business content? And the amount of people that say everything is astronomical. So we're attracting a lot of fun people to our business. We're attracting people that aren't just here because they want to know about marketing and business, but we align on our value system. We align on our mission in the world. We align on our politics. There's so many reasons why I do what I do, but really it all just comes down to alignment. Before we can apply our Instagram client attraction system to you guys, we need to have dialed in, of course, your offer and your unique mechanism. How do you help people? Okay, we need to know your ideal dream client inside and out. The words that they use, the thoughts that keep them up at night, like we got to really know this person. It's not a group of people, it's like one individual. And we need your brand and content strategy. I have a very specific brand and content strategy. Yours is going to be different. Now, this is something that you can do on your own. We have some brand and content workshops in the free space. Of course, working with a coach is always going to help you dial this in. Guys, even as someone that does this for a living, I often refer to my coach often to go back and forth because sometimes it's really hard to get clear on the thoughts in your own head, and it's just really helpful to have a thinking partner or a strategist on this. So the first thing that we're going to use Instagram for is lead generation. So we want to bring as many people into your world as humanly possible. The first thing that we're going to do is your Instagram visibility. We want to make sure that it is super clear what your title is. And I'll be honest with you guys, I change the statement often depending on like what I'm currently offering. So this is going to change for me, but we want to have your title, your tagline. We want to have things like your profession up here super clear. We want to lean into some SEO. We want to have only your most important link here. We don't want a bunch of nonsense in your highlights. We don't want what you ate that week, pictures of your dogs, like just a couple really key things. Sometimes I only have one of these highlights up here because you want it really tight. Your I help statement. So that's going to be the first thing. So when people find you, it's super clear immediately who you are and what you do. Okay, then we're going to teach you how to make better reels because Instagram pushes reels out to people that don't know you, don't follow you yet. So we're going to teach you how to script them inside our program, how to use trending audio, how to get more eyeballs on it, how to speak to your ideal client. And once all of that is flowing, you're super visible, you know who you're talking to, you know who you identify as, you know how to make really good organic content in Reels, then we can talk about throwing some money behind it. But honestly, guys, don't even look at ads until your branding and content strategy is super dialed. Then we want to nurture those leads. So Reels is getting more eyeballs on your content. Now we want to focus on the people that are already here. So we're going to teach you guys all about optimizing your Instagram stories because the stories are not about growing. Your stories are about nurturing. So how do you create stories that sell without being cringy? How do you initiate conversations from your stories using polls, using question boxes? How do you show the right behind the scenes without showing too much? Now we're going to look at your Instagram broadcast channel and how to run that to create like a tight little private community just right there on Instagram. We want to talk about your DM setting process. How do you move people from a lead to a prospect? How do you move them from that stage and into a call? And then I have these final things in red because this is a more advanced strategy. This is going to happen with our clients that have been doing all the other steps and they're already getting results and they're ready for like the next step. Then we're going to focus on adding in YouTube, retargeting ads, and a very simple email marketing strategy that just repurposes the other great content that you've made. So I'm going to show you a quick video here, just explaining our process. Some of us are more visual learners. So let me give me 1 sec and we will pop the video in here. Okay guys, we're going to talk to you about the Instagram client acquisition system. I'm going to draw you what's called a sales funnel, or some people call it the buyer cycle. It's going to be an inverted triangle here. Okay, now at the very top, we're going to have, bear with me here, this is the awareness stage of the buyer cycle, the sales cycle. Okay, then down below we have lead generation. Okay, then a little lower down we have prospects. And there's different ways to do the buyer cycle here, but we're just going to simplify this roadmap here for you guys today. And then we have sales, okay? Okay, so as you can see, the awareness stage is obviously the biggest, okay? This means you got to put a lot of time into awareness because what we want in your business is a continual stream of people coming into your world, more people aware of you and what you do, and we want a continual stream of leads. So how are you going to build that awareness? That awareness, of course, is going to come from your content. Look at this nice writing here. It's going to come from your content. So this might be Instagram. We're primarily focused on Instagram here. I would also say like your YouTube content is going to count here. Anything that you're putting out there that Instagram pushes forward. So Instagram pushes reels forward. So you're going to be encouraged to make 3 to 5 reels every single week, so that we get more eyeballs on your content. And we're going to do this all organically in the beginning until you've really figured out your messaging and how you best make content. Later on, we're going to teach you about ads and how you can make Instagram ads. The reason I say later is a lot of people go straight to ads and their messaging is off and their content is off, and then you're just wasting thousands and thousands of dollars on ads. So we're going to help you do this organically first, and then once that's dialed, we're going to start putting ad money behind that, and that's going to really help you build awareness incredibly fast. It's going to help you get more followers. It's going to help you get more leads. So awareness is just more eyes on your content, okay? A lead, I would say, is anyone basically that's now interacted with your content. So they have DM'd you, they have commented, they are watching your stories, they have answered a poll or a question box. Maybe they've joined your channel, and we're going to teach you how to run all of those different parts, because it's a completely different ball game, making content, making stories that convert, running a small group in your channel, and all of the things. Okay. So nobody really likes a cold DM. I would say a cold reach out is nobody has they've never taken an action with you. So we're not going to do that. But if anyone has instigated any of these actions, they're actually a warm lead. And the sooner you do this, the better. So they followed you, they've DM'd you, they're in your comment section, they're sharing your content, they're liking it, they've answered a poll or a question. Any of these people are fair game for initiating a conversation. And a conversation is how we're going to move them from being a lead to a prospect. And then in our conversation with them, we're going to teach you guys how to do that. Just a natural, free-flowing conversation that is not cringy, that feels good, so that you can really identify, are they actually a prospect? Because there might just be all kinds of people that like your content, but they're not actually a prospect. So in this phase, we want to really identify, do they have a problem that you can solve? And are they in a place where they're willing to take action on it, where they have money to pay you to help them solve it? So we want to weed out the good leads from the bad leads. And then last but not least, of course, we have your sales process. And we have a really unique sales process that helps you close sales easier. And this stage, guys, is something that so many people are ignoring. I mean, all of the things a lot of people are ignoring. But if you don't know how to properly set and initiate these conversations, and if you don't know how to close sales calls, no amount of awareness will help you. No amount of follower growth or Instagram growth will help you. So we want these bottom two things super tight. So as we start putting ad money behind your campaigns and we have a ton of people coming in, we want to know that you know what to do with those people as they come in. You can confidently, quickly set the calls, close the sales. And this essentially is how we are going to get you more clients just through Instagram. So we're going to focus on helping you make better content, getting more eyeballs on your content, teaching you how to do that better. Then we're going to teach you how to initiate conversations with leads, how to turn them into prospects, how to get people on more calls, and then how to close those sales. So essentially, we're moving people through this process here. So at the top of the funnel for awareness, we're working on your brand, your messaging, your content, your ICA. We need to know how to do this organically first, or the rest of the plan, the rest of the strategy, it just won't work. So together with your coach, we're going to work on your messaging. We're going to make sure that you're targeting the right people, the kind of people that are going to get results from your program. And we're going to teach you copy and what you need to do to actually make content that doesn't just get lost in the crowd. Okay, so you're going to be focusing on Reels. It's not that you can't make other kinds of content, but we are going to push forward Reels, teach you how to make better videos, teach you how to edit them. And then once this process is working, then we're going to start putting some ad money behind it to create follower ads. And this is when you might start working on YouTube as well, depending on your capacity. We have a very simple content calendar that you guys can work on, but some people are ready for more. Then we start building awareness on YouTube as well. Then we have our nurturing lead stage. So this is where we're making content that really sets you up as the authority. So we're going to be focusing on authority style content, which is above and beyond just educational top 5 tip kind of stuff. This awareness stage is really you calling out your ideal client. The nurturing stage is you showing them that you know what you're talking about, showing them that you are the right person for them, really explaining thoughts that are in their head, explaining the transformation so that you are front of center when they're thinking about finally taking action on solving their problem. You're the person that they think about. So we're going to make this nurturing style content on YouTube. We're going to teach you how to, again, run your channel, initiate conversations in that channel using polls and question boxes, using voice notes. We're going to teach you how to make better stories. These are all places to nurture your audience. And when you're ready, this doesn't have to happen right away. We can also look at retargeting ads where you're retargeting the people that are already following and engaging with you with the right kind of reel, the right kind of material that is really showing them again that you are the one, you are the authority. And we're also going to teach you how you can repurpose all of that, your YouTube videos, your Instagram content, into a very, very simple email marketing strategy so that you don't get burnt out. Then we have setting, which is then moving prospects into a sales conversation. And then, of course, our sales process, our sales script, knowing how to close those sales calls. Again, guys, this doesn't all have to happen at the same time, which is why we work with clients over a period of 6 months. But it's relatively simple. And what we find is a lot of clients of ours start getting results as soon as they improve their organic content. Just this first little bubble before we even reach the other stages. Some clients don't end up also using YouTube. A lot of them do, but I just want you guys to keep that in mind, that a lot of people see results before they even go through all of the different methods to attract leads. But one thing that everybody's doing, regardless of whether they're using ads or YouTube, is everybody is understanding and fine-tuning their setting, their closing, and of course their lead nurturing process. Gone are the days where you make an ad and you just send people to a sales page and it works. Trust is at an all-time low and people need to be nurtured, and we're kind of back just to old school business skills, sales skills, and this funnel is going to help you, just help your people feel really, really nurtured. And they're basically ready to buy from you before you even get them on sales calls, but we're going to teach you how to do that better too. So that's our Instagram client acquisition system. It's simple, but it's not easy. So if you're the kind of person that can just take this information and run with it, by all means, go and do this thing. You already got your brand, your content strategy, you know who you're talking to, you got your offer, and you just want to put some steam behind it. Maybe you're now aware of some other elements of Instagram that you're not using. Go ahead and use that. If you would like help installing this into your own business, I would say book a discovery call to see if you're a good fit for our program. You know, as we get busier and busier, we work with less people. So we are only working with a handful of individuals. So if you aren't a service provider or a coach, if you're like a physical business, for example, where it's probably not a good fit. If you only care about making money, you don't care about your offer and getting results for your client, you're probably not a good fit. If you're unwilling to make content, you're definitely not a good fit for this. And you know, that's okay. This is the system that we use and it works and it's not complicated. And we get to use these really awesome free tools like Instagram. But if you really want to optimize the strategy, you do want to be an established entrepreneur. meaning you have some money to work with. So when it's time to do things like ads, you can do that. Because once we have the system dialed and then we start putting money behind ads, guys, things move very, very quickly. So if you're not sure if you're a good fit or not, just check out the link below, book a discovery call, or we'll be happy to meet with you. We can go over the roadmap in depth. We can take a look at your own business. And whether you're a fit or not, we're going to send you home with some action steps so that you feel like it was worth your time. So we're going to give you some strategies, some takeaways, some diagnosis of your own business and marketing strategy that you can take and run with. So hopefully it'll be a win-win no matter what. But again, if this sparked your interest, you want help with it, we'd be happy to go over the roadmap with you and just book a time that works for you. And you can hop on with me or one of our team members. And I hope to see you guys here soon.